All right. So the CIRCC certification, Amy had asked that she wants to know more about the CIRCC, the CIRCC, and that it's hard, and it is actually a more difficult certification. But what will benefit you is knowing the anatomy and physiology of the cardiovascular system. The exam itself is like all of the other exams for this particular certification through the AAPC, and I just went to them and I looked at what they test you on, and that's your bullet points here. The diagnostic angiographies, you need to be able to code those, as well as non-vascular interventions. So wherever you have lumen tubes in your body, whenever you have that interventional radiology can work on those, like biliary procedures, ablation, spine interventions that they can sometimes do. They also do percutaneous vascular interventions, as well as not only do they do diagnostic treatments, but they do therapies. So that's where you get diagnostic cardiac catheterizations. They have coronary artery interventions. Now, not the type that they have to go in and open you up. This is all done through the vascular and arteries. You need to know some basic coding, which again, that would be knowing your code sets. So you're going to have to know all the guidelines in your CPT, ICD, and HCPCS. You wouldn't need to know the ICD-10 PCS. The anatomy and terminology is going to get you very far, but they did state at the bottom that the questions for the most part are going to be in case format, and you're going to need to code those out. Again, I think what would benefit you is to get very, very savvy in coding these cases. And the best place to go for that is going to be an organization called Z Health. So let me see if I can bring up Z Health here. I don't think I can bring it up without downsizing this. So hold on just a second while I do that. This is Z Health. zhealthpublishing.com. Just give you a quick look of what it looks like right there. Now I'm going to X out of that, and I'm going to show you, for the most part, the information that you're going to be able to obtain from them. This is going to have the www.zhealthpublishing.com, very easy to find. You can just put in Z Health itself in a Google search engine and they'll come up. They not only are very good about teaching you coding, they're all cardiologists. The ones who Dr. Z is, and I know several people on his staff is, Dr. Dunn, excellent. And you kind of get a trifecta. Not only are they cardiologists, they are certified coders, and they have this credential, right? As well as other cardiology credentials. And they're educators. So you get three things there. They give lectures, and they're used to teaching the code set surrounding this and other cardiology credentials. The different ones that they specialize in is, again, interventional radiology coding, as well as cardiology coding, the interventional, vascular, endovascular surgery coding, the diagnostic radiology coding, which would also be part of the CIRCC, cardiothoracic surgery coding, that would not be on the CIRCC. Okay, but it would be on the CCC, or there's actually a credential for cardiothoracic surgery. Your ICD-10 coding, they're specialists in that. Now, what do they offer that will help you? You can get books. I've got hard copy books, and they also have ebooks. I know Find a Code has their books. So not only do I have one of their books that I wouldn't classify them as textbooks, but I think of them as a textbook. And they're about as thick as your little thicker than your CPT manuals, most of them. chock full of information, and you can get it via Find a Code as an ebook, and I've got that as well, which is really helpful when you want to have multiple monitors and be able to just put in a topic and you don't have to flip through pages. I like mine. They do live and video seminars. They're in the middle of a uh, a week long, I think it started on the 23rd, goes to the 27th, virtual Tennessee uh, live event right now that they have every year. This is the first year they've done it virtual side by side at the same time they're live in Tennessee. I didn't get to sign up for it. These are not cheap. These courses that they teach are a big investment for you, but worth it. If this is a credential or an area that you want to specialize in, I encourage you to set your pennies aside and invest in Z Health as your major resource. They also have, just webinars that have already been done that you can purchase, and as well as some uh, other tools. Now, I have the online membership, which is very affordable, and then I get emails constantly. Well, not constantly, I'm not overwhelmed with them. I think they send out 1 or 2 a month, but it's like a newsletter format, and then I can just pick out what I want to take the time to read, and that gives you a launching point to go into some other information. Again, Z Health Publishing is probably your best resource out there for the CIRCC or anything to do with cardiology coding. They have a very good teaching style, and I've never heard anything but positive feedback coming from them.
Do you need more medical certification and business training? Learn more at www.cco.us.